A Milwaukee man in critical condition right now after a triple shooting on the city's south side. Milwaukee police say 3 men were shot this morning at 26th and Pierce. That's right next to Mitchell Park. Police say someone in the vehicle shot at those victims. Right now, police are looking for the gunman. Milwaukee police are also investigating a double homicide right now. Investigators say 2 Milwaukee men were shot and killed at 37th and Hadley at about 9:15 last night. The victims are 18 and 20 years old. Police have not released their names and no one is in custody. New at 6, a Waukesha home seriously damaged by this fire. The Waukesha Fire Department sharing these photos with us. You can see the front of the home near Fairview and St. Paul fully engulfed in flames. Luckily, no one was hurt. The fire department says firefighters were able to rescue 2 cats. Damage is estimated at about $80,000. In a news release, the fire department asked people who smoke to make sure to properly extinguish all smoking materials. Kids as young as 6 months old are now eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine.
12 yeses, 0 nos, and so the motion would pass as stands.
A CDC committee made that recommendation today, and the CDC director quickly approved it. Both Pfizer and Moderna vaccines got the green light in smaller doses than the adults get the shots. Pfizer will also have 3-shot series. Moderna has a 2-dose series. Wisconsin health officials are welcoming that CDC approval. The Department of Health Services saying that it is waiting for final vaccine guidelines before signing off on the shots here. And Pfizer will be sending its childhood vaccine out from its distribution center in Pleasant Prairie. 12 News spoke with Milwaukee's Hayat Pharmacy today. Now they say that they do expect to receive the vaccine they ordered on Monday or Tuesday. Right now, more than 64% of people in Wisconsin have received at least 1 dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, but only about 28% of kids 5 to 11 have gotten a COVID shot. The state reported another 1,355 COVID cases on Friday. The overall trend is heading down. Wisconsin health officials do not update those COVID numbers over the weekend. And developing tonight, Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin is suspending abortion appointments after June 25th in case the U.S. Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade. That's a decision that's coming as soon as next week.
If they do what the draft says, if they do overturn Roe, does Planned Parenthood immediately stop abortion services in the state of Wisconsin?
Yes.
At that moment?
Yes.
Why?
Because the law is very clear that abortion would be illegal in the state of Wisconsin.
Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin President and CEO Tanya Atkinson was a guest on Sunday on Upfront. Sunday morning, how the organization is preparing potential legal action. Upfront airs Sunday morning, that's tomorrow at 9 right here on WISN 12. And bringing businesses to Milwaukee's Cathedral Square, the Cathedral Square Saturday Market is back after a 2-year hiatus. Vendors will offer a variety of food, flowers, and crafts throughout the summer.
It's just really kind of exciting to get back out into the community, be around all these people, see so many families and just people coming out to enjoy a gorgeous morning, and to really kind of see all the local stuff that's being put out and what our local artists are producing.
The market will run every Saturday morning in Cathedral Square through October 15th. Also today, MKE Black organized this Black-owned summer marketplace. This is in Milwaukee's Deer District. The group hopes the high-profile location will give the businesses a boost.
Show their skill sets, show their businesses, and be exposed to all different types of customers that they might not always be exposed to by being in a downtown marketplace.
Now, this year was a second year for the event, but the first time that it happened in the Deer District. Local kids with a new way to get around tonight. The Milwaukee organization giving away hundreds of bikes and the important message they want kids to take away. Also ahead, the local school where 100% of this year's graduating class has been accepted to college. And wait until you hear how much scholarship money they earned. And of course, stay with us after this newscast. A live edition of Big 12 Sports Sunday is next at 6:30, followed by Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final, and then 12 News at 10. Welcome back. A program giving free bicycles to hundreds of kids is back. The 16th Street Community Health Center giving out here more than 500 bikes and safety equipment at Milwaukee's Kosciuszko Park today. The event aims to encourage kids to be healthy.
They'll be able to learn various things. There's nutrition stations, there's activity stations. And so it's all about being together, learning about health and being active.
The annual giveaway was halted for 2 years because of the pandemic. Well, a Viking cruise ship is back at the Port of Milwaukee this weekend. The Viking is cruising between Milwaukee, Toronto, and Thunder Bay, Canada this summer. The 30,000-ton vessel is the largest cruise ship to sail the Great Lakes, and it's the hope of Viking chairman Tor Hagen. Milwaukee becomes the Miami of the Great Lakes.
I believe that there is a huge potential there. I think, particularly after COVID, Americans like to be closer to home, and I think the Great Lakes is the right place for it. It's the most beautiful ship, in my mind.
Demand has been high for the Viking here this year. Sailing dates are sold out for the summer, but there is limited availability for 2023. And this is one of my favorite stories of tonight here. One high school on Milwaukee's South Side has a 100% college acceptance rate. In tonight's Project Community, 12 News' Jaron Jordan introduces us to the graduating class at St. Anthony, and they have more than one reason to celebrate.
Meet Gustavo Aguirre and Cecilia Mercado Martin.
I will be going to Marquette University, focusing on public relations right now, yeah.
I'm going to UWM, focusing on accounting. That's my major.
They're two of the top students in this year's graduating class at St. Anthony High School on Milwaukee's South Side. 4.2 and 4.1 GPAs, that is so impressive. How do you do it?
A lot of A's. You gotta get a lot of A's.
Those A's paying off big time for the valedictorian and salutatorian, the first in their families to go to college. And they're not alone.
We have 99%, Latino population here in the schools.
Lazaro Edwards is the assistant principal.
They are going to be having some different experiences coming up, but that's why we try to prepare them during their high school years. We just want to put them in the best position possible.
And the places they'll go. Of the 88 students to receive a diploma from St. Anthony's this year, 100% of them applied to college, 100% got in, and collectively they earned more than $6 million in scholarships.
It was quite stressful, but when I found out, I was very shocked. I was not expecting that big of a number.
To have our first year back full in person, a lot of ups and downs, but the $6 million, the scholarships, how the students are set up now for success really gives us some motivation, to keep working hard for the next couple of years.
And as they walk these halls for the last time, they're walking into the world, creating a path for others to follow.
For my other cousins that haven't gotten to this point yet, I want them to be able to see that it is possible for us and that we can definitely succeed no matter what.
On Milwaukee's South Side, I'm Jaron Jordan, WISN 12 News.
Now, other students in this graduating class were also some of the first to complete a joint program with San Camilia's Senior Living Center. Those students were able to earn their certification as nursing assistants upon graduation. So a very cool story there. And another cool story today, hundreds of people and pets in Milwaukee as Veteran Park this morning. This is video of the Pet Walk benefiting the Wisconsin Humane Society. WISN 12 is a proud media sponsor. Today's run and walk brought in nearly $200,000.
And if you're looking for other ways to get involved, we are always looking for foster parents. Summer is our peak season, and we see hundreds of animals coming in.
12 News' Jaron Jordan emceed the event. He tweeted out this picture of his dog, Dewey, hanging out by, of course, the WISN tent there in the background. I have to say, this is one of the better pictures of that day. It was a struggle to get all of our dogs together.
We tried to take a picture with the three of us and the three dogs, and I don't think there is a single shot where everyone is looking at the camera. But Dewey was a great greeter at the beginning of the race. I think he said hi to every dog as they walked past.
I think he wanted to run.
He did.
We have to check in with Jaron.
He definitely did. All right, let's talk about the weather. It was beautiful for Pet Walk this morning. It's gorgeous as you're stepping outside right now. If you're right by the lake right now, temperatures are falling into the mid-60s. So you may want a jacket, but these are our highs officially just hitting 67 degrees in Milwaukee. That is a far cry from the 90s that we had earlier this week. You go further south and west, temperatures climbed into the mid and the upper 70s. And there is even more heat off towards our west. Heat index values climbing well into the triple digits further away from Milwaukee. That's over the next few days, and that heat, it does move this way as we head into the next few days. High temperatures today climbed into the 70s. We'll hit the 80s tomorrow by Monday. High temperatures in Milwaukee close to 93 degrees, and that is the second hottest day in the 7-day forecast. Right now, it looks like Tuesday will be even warmer and even more humid. So Sunday, it will be beautiful, though. If you want to get outside, spend some time with Dad for Father's Day, or you want to go to the Juneteenth parade, one of the festivals, there's a lot of events going on. Tomorrow's going to be great. Monday, the heat and the humidity build back in even hotter on Tuesday. There will be a chance for some storms. That chance really small. It's along a cold front that cools us off at least a little bit for Wednesday. Today, though, gorgeous. Brookfield right now, lots of blue skies. Temperatures there close to about 68 degrees. It's 65 in Mequon. This is our camera out at Concordia University. You can see just the blue skies, beautiful Lake Michigan there. It really is a comfortable evening. Satellite and radar, pretty quiet across southeastern Wisconsin, but there's clouds off towards our north, a little bit of rain near Superior. That's going to be our chance, just a slight chance for maybe a stray shower tomorrow morning. So if you are headed to the Juneteenth parade, I think most of it's going to stay dry. There may be just a passing shower early in the morning. By noon, that moves out. By 4 o'clock, temperatures top out close to about 80 degrees. It's not going to be too humid. Inland tomorrow, temperatures in the low 80s as well. Sheboygan, Port Washington, because of winds off of Lake Michigan, maybe just a little bit cooler as we head into Sunday. Then, of course, we're heating back up for Monday. So tomorrow, pretty nice, 82 degrees, 93 degrees on Monday. Take a look at Tuesday. It's the first day of summer, and it will feel like it. High temperatures near 87 degrees, but we do have some relief in the forecast. Temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, Friday back in the low and the mid 80s with just a few low-end rain and storm chances over the next 7 days.
All right, Molly, so we have the rest of today, tomorrow, and then
enjoy it and then find a pool.
Prepare for Monday. Okay, that gives us enough time. Molly, thank you. Coming up in sports, a Brewers fan favorite is no longer on the crew, and the remarkable feat accomplished by golf pros on some of the best courses in the country. Stephen Watson has that story coming up next in your sports.
Big 12 Sports, presented by Menards.
He was the Brewers' 17th round draft pick in 2004, playing a total of 6 big league seasons with the Crew. That big league resume includes World Series champion, 2-time All-Star, Gold Glover, and now fan favorite Lorenzo Cain's time in Milwaukee is over. The Brewers designated the veteran outfielder for assignment. It was a mutual decision made this morning between Cain, Craig Counsell, and David Stearns. It comes on the same day as his 10 years of service time in Major League Baseball, which will help his retirement pension when he does choose to retire. The 36-year-old was in the final year of his contract with the Brewers and had career-low numbers and playing backup in center field in recent weeks. Ultimately, it was time to move on from the team that gave him his first shot.
To say that I've, played 10 plus years in the show, I couldn't ask for anything more. So it's been a great ride for me, fun ride. I put a lot of work in, just put this body through a lot over the years. So at the same time, I think the body's definitely ready to rest a little bit for sure.
An emotional day for the franchise, but there was still baseball to be played. Brewers looking to win back-to-back games for the first time since their double-header win at Wrigley on May 30th. Willy Adames goes yarn for a second straight day. He leads the team with 13 homers on the year. Brewers had 5 extra base hits, all resulting in runs. Luis Urias with an RBI double. That one goes all the way to the wall. And look at the big fella, Rowdy Tellez, chugging home all the way from first base. Hunter Renfroe adding a solo shot for a second straight day himself as the Brewers currently leading in the 9th. A number of Bucks players have options this offseason, including Thanasis Antetokounmpo. No surprise, he exercised his $1.8 million option to return to the Bucks for a 4th season. He played in 48 games this year and averaged career highs in points and field goal percentage. It's one of the best destinations in all of golf. 4 championship courses that have hosted everything from state championships to majors to a Ryder Cup. 4 local pros did something no other golfers have ever dared in Kohler. Played them all in one day. The first tee shots before sunrise.
We started on the Irish at 440.
Oh yeah.
Hole number 1 of 100.
Finished that by 7 feet.